Welcome to Columbia, Missouri, Memorial Stadium and home to the Missouri Tigers, where we are anticipating quite a clash on Faroe Field today. What a matchup we have in store. It's still early in the season, but this is a major test for a couple of squads who've gotten out of the gate undefeated. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Boston College Eagles, taking on the 8th-ranked team in the land, the Missouri Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Missouri ready to kick off to get us underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Boston College's offense takes the field for the first time today. And this guy feels like a throwback. Back in the day, the running backs were always the stars. This guy fits that mold.
And he can do a lot of different things, too. He's not a one-trick pony. This guy can tote the rock. He can catch the ball. He can block. We might even see him throw the ball in this game. This is a jack of all trades.
Boston College wants to play fast. To the air on first down. Looking deep down the right side. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. Dropping back, it's Castellanos. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
Great job by the offense. Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that are looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise throws, right in those holes, get those first downs, get those big chunks.
There's always that issue of conference pride, keeping up, of proving your worth on this stage, and the ACC loves to get a chance at the SEC to do just that.
And these kids grow up in the same area. And you don't think the ACC teams hear all the time, SEC, about the dominance, the draft picks, all the stuff that goes with it. It definitely adds some of that fire. It makes you want to beat them more. I love these big-time games.
Yeah, they really do, David. I think this is one of those games where if you're the ACC team and your players in that locker room, you've had this game circled all off-season. This game is your opportunity to prove, not just to your conference, not just to the SEC, but to everybody in college football, just how good you are as a team and how good your conference is.
Unloads to the wideout. He caught it. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1. Try to barge their way in. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Trying to power it in. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. And they've moved their way down, but still they need 2 more yards. Can they bang it in with the running game on 3rd down? And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Eagles.
I think what you love about that opening drive for the offense is the balance. They were able to throw the football to set themselves up into position, and then he carries it in for the TD. You got to be able to keep defenses on their heels, and they did a nice job of that on this opening drive.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Missouri's offense will have its first possession of the game. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football game.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Missouri wants to go fast. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Oh, picked off. He'll go down right there, but what a big play to come up with that turnover.
Most defenses are lucky if you have one good covering corner. Fewer are lucky if you have two. They've got 3 DBs, 3 corners that can play at the same time in their nickel package that they feel can go mano-a-mano with anyone in the country, and you saw it on that last play coming away with the pick.
BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a 1st and goal. Back to throw, it's Castellanos. They're trying to get to it. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's looking to throw. Grabbed in the middle, it's Bradley. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Third and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. It's complete. And he was dying to push his way in there, but he's knocked down at the 3. So they've got the lead. They can make it a 2-score game with a chip shot field goal, but instead, the offense is out there. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Boston College.
And how about this offense? A big situation on 4th and goal, and you trust your running back. You trust your offensive line. You trust the physicality of this unit, and they reward that trust, and they punch it in for 6.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. NC State found a way to pick up the W, and a win is a win, but this was not the type of convincing victory they've gotten used to in Raleigh. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Missouri gets to the line quickly.
And here we go. If you're an offense, you've got to get that ground game going so you can have some balance, and then you give it to your quarterback.
And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
And don't get it twisted. A big part of this team's formula for success defensively is getting after the quarterback. In their last game, they had 6 sacks, won the game. They know they've got to be able to get after the QB in this one. Put some pressure on them, and they're already off to a great start.
Now the offense has to overcome the negative play after the defense comes up with a sack. Off play action. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
A big play for the defense with the first down sack. Now, advantage D as the offense comes up on second down. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. And look, this guy has some serious moves, and he tried all of them and still didn't get loose. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Going to try to get it himself. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. Gonna run it. It's Grobichuk. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. A 3rd and long coming up here. Back to throw, it's Castellanos. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Well, obviously, at this point in the first half, the defense is finding themselves in a hole. You just get the feeling if they're going to get back in this, they're going to need more plays like that. They're going to need sacks. They're going to need turnovers. They're going to have to create negative plays to get themselves some momentum.
Boston College lining up to punt this one away.
To kick it away.
He gets a block. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
The give to the back. They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard. Missouri wants to go fast. The play action fake. They're bringing heat. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
This is a 3rd and long. To throw, it's Cook. Coming after him. It's complete on the right side. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. And it's right down the boulevard. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. He'll bring it out. It's Johnson. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. They go to the ground. Open space at the 25. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. They get to the line quickly.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Off the deflection, missed a great chance to force the turnover. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Some misdirection with the counter. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. He's looking downfield to throw. Setting up the screen. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. That's the end of the quarter, and Boston College has the lead. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He's going for a big play downfield. And he gets the foot down. It's a catch deep along the left sideline. Missouri gets to the line quickly.
Defense is a lot about communication. Multiple wide receivers on the same side. I got to understand if this guy's going in, this guy's coming out. Not a good job by the defense with communication there.
Trying play action. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass, it's Cook. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a short and heavy tackle on the tight end. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down. The Tigers have their offense in high gear. Looking for the score. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Can these guys just score from anywhere out there? After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and go get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they cut the lead to 14-10. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with a 16-yard throw for the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. Good timing on the quick out. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. That last completion sets him up on second down. The give to the left side. Tackled at the 29. Let's give him 5 on that one. They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. Got his man quickly. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And here comes the offense on second down. Fires to the big fella. Tackled immediately after the catch. Now on third down after that run. Trying to pick it up on the ground. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. And the Golden Eagles come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air, it's Castellanos. Out of the backfield, he's open. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now second down. They'll give it to the back. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Boston College right back to the line. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. Got his man downfield. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. It's one thing to get that huge play. Now you got to cash it in with 6. 1st and 10 from the 24. Looking to move it through the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Bradley. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. After the short completion, let's see if they go back to the air. They'll run play action. Pocket starts to collapse. Using the quick game. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. They come to the line 3 yards away from the first down marker. They've converted twice on this drive. They'll try to pop the draw. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Central Michigan went into hostile territory and came away with a convincing victory. The Chippewas always seem to get everyone's best punch, but today they were the ones who delivered the knockout. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams, but boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. On the move from inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Cook. Gets it out quickly. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. To the ground to try to move the chains. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. And the Tigers are moving quickly down the field. To the ground. He's got it again. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Now on 2nd down. Give to the running back. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. Missouri wants to go fast. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. A strike downfield. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. First down, 10 yards to go.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Caught in the backfield, it's Miller. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. Gets it out fast. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Pressure coming. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well, and they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. To the air, it's Cook. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. 12th play of the drive coming up, but they've got a long way to go here on third down. Feeling some heat. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on third down. So Missouri will have to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And he can't quite get it down or out of bounds. It's into the end zone for a touchback. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. To the ground with the back. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. The give to the back. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. Tempo in overdrive. They'll leave it with him. He tried to find some running room, but they get him stopped. Boston College wants to play fast. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. They'll run it from the gun. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on second and short. Takes the handoff. It's Grobichaux. The Golden Eagles will move the sticks with the first down. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? Going up top on first down. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked. Line getting set on second down. Looking downfield, it's Castellanos. Quick strike complete. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
How many first downs is that alone, just on this drive? The defense, they keep this up, they're going to get worn out, continue to have to play more and more guys. You got to do something to change this.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the misfire now on second down. Power football with the run. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on third and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And they'll push that lead out a little further. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. The returner will field it and bring it back. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Mizzou has it back on the offense coming out on the field. They are trailing by 10 here, Jesse, but this is the type of team that seems comfortable in an offensive shootout.
You got to hold serve at this point, right? You got to drive the field, put some more points up on the board. Yeah, they just scored. You can answer that now and keep this thing close, David.
And I think you're used to that as offense. Like, football is so fast-paced now and you score so quickly, it's not that big of a deal to get down 10. You keep being aggressive.
Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. The quick out. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. They'll look to pin them deep. As we reach the 2-minute warning, they'll need to try to get a stop to keep this thing from getting out of hand. Looking for a man. It's Castellanos. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. Let's see if they go back to the air on 2nd and 10 from the 28. Just missed on the connection, incomplete. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. The handoff as they run the counter play here. Picks up just a few before he's brought down, not really willing to take a risk there on 3rd and long. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Running it back, it's Burden. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Complete in the middle. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Going to take a shot at this DB. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete. Didn't connect last time. Let's see if they throw it again on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Trying to get to it. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. They'll go to the ground. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. So Missouri will have to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll call for the fair catch here. 1st down here for the offense. Scanning the field, it's Castellanos. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. This offense has a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. Takes the handoff. It's Grobichuk fighting off the defender. What a nice job on the ground, working his way ahead for 7 yards and leaving them with 4th and short. They're about 2 yards away. Boston College will send out the punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. On the return, it's Burden. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Line gets set, 1st down. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him, and sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. He's looking to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Johnson. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Columbia. And the story of the half has been that elite corner. We were told he was tough to throw against. He's basically taken away an entire side of the field when he's out there, causing turnovers and getting physical. How often do we say that about lockdown guys? And how this offense schemes against him in this second half will be fun to watch. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Memorial Stadium.
It's all teed up. Boston College will kick to start this 3rd quarter. He'll bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Starting this 3rd quarter on the ground. Nudges ahead for 1 out to the 16. Missouri gets to the line quickly. To the air, it's Cook. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be third down. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is... And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
Yeah, and man, you talk about being down at the half. What's one thing I need to do? I got to protect my quarterback. In the first series here now, you're getting your quarterback hit and taken to the ground. This offense has to protect that dude at all costs.
Missouri will have to send out the punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Quick release by the QB.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Quickly complete. Down to the 26-yard line where the tackle is made. Pick up a 5 and a first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Complete downfield. And he's knocked down immediately, but they're in the red zone at the 14. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. He's got it on the move. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be first and goal from the 1. Trying to punch it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Boston College! No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
Dude, Reese, that's 3 for the young fella. I mean, this dude's smelling the end zone. Anytime he gets near it, you know he's going to lower his shoulder, do whatever it takes to get in the end zone. The hat trick, the 3rd touchdown.
The AT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Miami was able to finish off a close one in South Florida today. They did just enough both offensively and defensively to come away with the dub. Hey, survive and advance. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home licking its wounds.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. He's going to pass. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Second down coming up. Looking to pass. It's Cook. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. It'll be a draw. Slips one guy, and now he's loose. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Missouri wants to go fast. Grabbed behind the line. It's Burden. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Looking to push the pace with the no huddle. From the gun, running back gets to give. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Got him downfield. He's loose down the left side. Touchdown, Missouri! And Once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call. Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step one accomplished.
On to attempt the try.
The kicker is on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
27, Missouri, 17.
He'll bring it out. It's Richard. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D.
Well, if you're going to get first downs against this defense, you're going to have to earn it. You're going to have to make people miss. This is an excellent tackling unit. You saw it on that last play.
That's reeled in. It's Vaughn. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
BC back to work after picking up the first down.
They pick up the first down on the drag route. I know that seems like a simple route, but it's actually a lot more complex than what it looks like because that route changes based on whether it's man or zone. If it's man coverage, he's flying across the field. If it's zone, he's got to sit down over the ball in a soft spot, giving his quarterback a place to go with it. Nice job of those guys being on the same page there.
They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the first down. Boston College right back to the line. Caught in the backfield, it's Morales. And oh, did they know that one was coming? They'll knock him down in the backfield. On second down, wants to throw it. Makes the catch. It's Vaughn. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's third and short. They'll try to run for it. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line.
And that's good enough for a first down.
He'll do it himself. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11.
Well, they're trying to go option, but the linebacker shows his open field tackling ability and also his recognition. He expected the quarterback to keep.
Hit the gas, kid. Wide open ahead. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5.
First and goal, Boston College.
Looking to throw, it's Castellanos. Touchdown, Eagles! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board.
Number 11 with the grab and the score.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. So a drive there of 85 yards, and the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. Trailing now by 17, David, this is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on the board.
Here's the handoff. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Missouri gets to the line quickly. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. He'll be stopped short, picks up 1, but they're facing 4th and 1. They bring the punter onto the field now. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. On the return, it's Johnson. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. He'll start this drive firing. Throws to the wideout. And that one's incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. Back to pass, it's Castellanos. Getting some heat. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on 1st down, make that 2nd down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
Now the play fake. Looking deep. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. Touchdown, Tigers! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable. Because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
Ready to try the point after. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. They wasted no time on that drive. Got it on their 25, and 2 plays later, they're in the end zone. He'll start the return inside his 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. After giving up that last touchdown, they still got the lead, but now feeling a little bit of pressure to answer with one of their own, David.
And it gets a little bit tight. Listen, we're getting later in the ball game. This offense punted last time. They got to find a few plays, Palmer, that they really love here. Steal some momentum back in this ball game.
They do, David, and after watching their defense just get gashed down the field that last drive, the dream drive for this offense would be to matriculate the ball down the field, eat up some clock, and finish it off with a touchdown.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now 1 more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. They're going to get him for a safety. Tried to make something out of nothing and still got stuck for the 2.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
After getting caught for a safety, they're lined up and ready to kick it off. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. They get him stopped, but not before he gets it out to the 40-yard line. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Running back searching for a hole. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Missouri wants to go fast.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
On 1st and 10 from the 38. Use the play fake, now to throw. The pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Negative play on first down. That's what a defense always wants. They go to the draw, and they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Complete out of the backfield. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. And that is how a punter helps out his defense, pinning them deep in their own territory. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. To the air, it's Castellanos. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. It's a draw. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Bradley. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. Boston College coming to the line after moving the chains. Caught in the backfield. It's Vaughn. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. And on 2nd down for this offense. Hand off from the shotgun. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down. This Boston College offense has it working. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. Got his man quickly. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. First down for this offense. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. Looking for a crease, it's Klobuchar.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Got the quick pass. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. And the Golden Eagles are in the hurry-up.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. This offense could not have executed in this situation any better, just draining some time off the clock. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Tackle is made after the first down. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. Got it! Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Going for 6. Got it in the middle. It's Morales. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. They'll run it. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Boston College. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point splits the uprights, and the lead balloons to 15. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
2 very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. North Carolina was able to finish off a close one in Chapel Hill. They did just enough both offensively and defensively to come away with the dub. Hey, survive and advance.
Showing the arm strength down the left side.
It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way. But I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Wants to throw. It's Cook. They're trying to get to him. Oh, he makes the catch. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. So Missouri will have to punt it away. Running it back, it's Johnson. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Can't hold on. He had it right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. The incompletion leads to 2nd and 10. They try to pop a run on the draw. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. From the gun, wants to pass. This will be picked off, maybe just the turning point they needed. Taking it the other way. Past the 10. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Tigers!
How fast did this game just change? Offense in the lead with the football looking great. Defense makes the big play. We've got ourselves a ball game now.
And with the lead sitting at 9, they'll try to make it a one-possession game. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick 6. He'll bring it out. It's Johnson. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Handoff from the gun. He breaks a tackle. Solid gain to get him out close to the 20. Pick up a 5 to the 19. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there. Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Fires to the wideout. Tip ball, put it up for grabs, and I thought he had it, but somehow it slithered through his fingers. Last play didn't go as planned. Now 2nd and 10 from the 26. And there's going to be a loss on that play. Just run out of bounds and avoiding the contact. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. They're bringing heat. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. Boston College will send out the punt team. Man, these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to throw, it's Cook. Works the middle of the field. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. The Tigers want to move quickly.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You've got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
Missouri has it ready to go with another first down. He wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Caught downfield. Makes the grab and knocked down, and he's got it at the 25-yard line. And on that last play, he's now over 400 yards passing.
Well, Reese, if you're going to throw for over 400 bills, you got to spread the praise around. Up front, they've done an outstanding job protecting this quarterback, and his receivers have been winning one-on-one.
Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. He's got an open man. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Mizzou trying to cash in on a red zone trip. Comes out throwing on first down. Coming after it. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Offensively, it's first down. I can take the sack. It wasn't a huge loss. I'm still in a good situation. I got second and goal. A lot of positive things still to come. The whole playbook's still at my disposal.
They've got some serious work to do to keep that last one from messing up this drive. 2nd and 19. Off the play fake. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
And that is back-to-back sacks. You get down here in this part of the field, man, you want to keep going forward. You want to make sure you put yourself in a good situation. Hopefully to go for it if you need to on 4th down. But now you're putting yourself really behind the 8 ball with back-to-back sacks.
And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack.
Man, how about the offense, man? You run a little play action. I can just tell you, 3rd and long, as a pass rusher, I'm going to get the quarterback. I don't care about the play action. I'm not biting on it, and neither did the defense.
So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. It's good.
And look, obviously you would have loved to score a touchdown there, but you did the important thing. You kicked a field goal, you're now within one possession. Can your defense get you the football back, and can your offense drive the field and put it in the end zone? This is what you practice for. Let's see if they can go execute, fellas.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Paul.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so you got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
Dropping back, it's Castellanos. Looking to buy time. And he couldn't find quite enough running room to reach the line to gain. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. Slips through the line. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. So the first play of the drive starting here from the 45. using the quick game.
Man, you've created some great momentum, getting the stop, forcing the punt, now getting it back to your offense. Your offense starting to get in a groove. Late in the game, you need some big plays.
You just wonder how much panic there is right now on the defensive side of the football, too, because of what you just said, David. They can feel and sense the momentum leaving them right now with the lead. So someone defensively better step up here soon and make a play.
Leaves it with the back. At the 20, he's got space. Touchdown, Missouri! And they've moved out front here in the fourth.
Man, I love this offense being able to run the football late in the game when it matters and punch it in for the touchdown, and more importantly, take the lead.
Up by one, they're going to try to get the deuce here and make it a field goal lead. From the gun. Into the end zone, the two-point conversion is good, and now they're up by a field goal. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the misfire, now on second down. Pocket starts to collapse. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking to throw, it's Castellanos. Quarterback extends the play. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. Boston College will send out the punt team. Fair catch called for and made. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. They're going to throw it to start the drive. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Let's see if they go back to the air on 2nd and 10 from the 28. He's looking to throw. Quickly to the tight end.
A nice job by the defense there tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. He's got it down the left side. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
Back to throw, it's Cook. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. We have arrived at the 2-minute warning, a one-possession game as this offense tries to hold on. The give to the tailback. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Leaves it with the running back. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Off play action. Fires into the end zone. And it's intercepted. A huge fourth quarter play for this defense. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
That's what I'm talking about. What a clutch play. You had to have a play on defense. You needed to get the ball back to your offense, forcing the interception, forcing them to throw the football late in the game. Nice job by this defense. Let's give the offense a turn now.
BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much.
And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. Looking downfield, it's Castellanos. Steps away to find some room. Gets down at the last possible second to avoid getting lit up. It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on fourth down. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Buys a little extra time. He did not get there, and they'll have to give up the football, and they might have just seen this game slip away. And the offense is content with where it is. They'll take a knee. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters, and this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps, they've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment that continues to build on week-to-week success. And you look up and you're like, dang, we strung a couple wins together.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.